Hey Juan, make sure you keep that down and be quiet. I'm about to start my stream. Turn that down and make sure you keep it quiet. I'm about to start my stream. Yo, let's get it, y'all. It's a beautiful day. Drop a diamond in the chat for me if you in here. I appreciate it. Let's get it going. All right, just had to make sure that the mic is good. Now let's get it. Waiting for just a couple more people to get in here, and then we're gonna get it going and take a look at the grid. Just a couple more people though, then we gonna get it going. Try and get everybody a chance to get in here and get a chance to see what we got going. Just making sure I hit every social. Then we about to get it going. I'm also on Instagram too. All right, we gonna take a good look at the grid just off rip. We see our top picks of the day, and these are our top picks of the day without even touching the Diamond Dow at all. We got James Wood, Jordan Alvarez, Ben Rice, Kyle Schwarber, Hunter Goodman, Contreras, Drake Baldwin, Munataka Murakami, Juan Soto, Junior Caminero. Yeah, so these is all of our top picks, and this is without touching the Diamond Dow at all. So I would say these is like who the app picking as a standard off rip. But we about to start playing with the Dow and see how everything change as far as the variables. Um, so we just let's just play with the let's play with the tiers, the diamond tiers. So we turn the diamond tiers up. Jordan and Ben Rice jump to the front. Let's up the badge density. We up the badge density. Then it's Jordan Wood. Now let's go and see if anybody moved in. Nope, we didn't get no new people in. So then you could start playing a little bit with stuff like StatCast, and then touch up the picture vulnerability and see if we got any new people in. Nope, they're just rearranged. So now we're gonna turn it all the way up. So we turn it all the way up. We got Wood at the top, Jordan, Rice, Cal, Baldwin, Goodman, Contreras, Murakami, Shea. Okay, here we go. So whenever we turn it all the way up, now Shea and Matt Olson done crept up in here. So we gonna take note of that. Olson and Shea creeps up in there. Now let's reset this and let's not focus on the badge density. Let's focus on just pure StatCast numbers and see what we get. Do we get any new people in here? No. So whenever we turned everything up, Juan Soto and Junior got took out for Shea and Matt Olson with everything turned all the way up. So they might really be the better pick for real. But we're going, and especially if you look at who them two is facing, that probably plays a part in it because they're playing two aces. So now let's turn the pitcher vulnerability all the way up. See, Shea and Olson, they're creeping in every time. Olson, okay, so we turn them both all the way up. Now Michael Harris done got up in there, and Olson moved up a little bit. Shea moved up a lot, so they're probably taking account of who Shea's playing against. But yeah, Shea move up top five when you just going off of that. So now let's do that and let's turn the badge tiers up. Matter of fact, let's turn them down. Let's not even focus on who got a badge, a diamond, or anything. Let's just go look at pure StatCast and pitcher vulnerability. Now we go out pure StatCast and pitcher vulnerability. We got Corbin, CJ, Torque done made it in here. We got Riley Green in here too. Okay, so now we really starting to kind of see where the Dow plays a different part. Curtis Mead moves up to the top four. And Luis Garcia moves up to number two. Wow. So now let's put some density in this. So now we still just put a little bit of density in a little bit of density in this. Curtis Mead still makes it. Olson's in it. Riley Green and Shea. Jordan Alvarez, James Wood, Kyle Schwarber, Ben Rice, uh Wilson Contreras too. I would say none of them really moved. None of them people moved. So if you was taking down some notes, I might want to kind of note that like that them boys really ain't move a little too much at all. So now let's turn down the badge density, and let's just look at the tiers, the top tiers with everything. So that's Wood, Jordan, Drake, Kyle, Goodman, Rice, Contreras. Okay, Cody Clemens. I ain't see that. Cody Clemens made it in there. Wow. Cody Clemens. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Let's see what happened. Olson Jr. Olson. So these is probably our top. So these are overall our top Dow scores. Yep. James Wood, Jordan Alvarez, Ben Rice. So whenever I go in the regular Diamond Barrels database now, before we move on to the slate, I'm gonna just take a look at who's our top diamond bats of the day, just on the Diamond Barrel slate, and see what we got after we done play with that dial. So if you just got in here and you missed it, we was playing with the dial all type of ways, and we had people like Curtis Mead, Luis Garcia creep up in here, Riley Green, Tort, but these is the highest with everything turned all the way up. But we had some other people creep up in there. So now that I'm on Diamond Barrels, James Wood, Wilson Contreras, and Ben Rice is the top picks based off everything in the Diamond Barrels database. This pulls a little bit of that, but the grid runs a little different. But yeah, so we definitely seeing a lot of patterns here. James Wood is definitely the top pick. Ben Rice is in there for sure. You're like it's looking pretty good overall. Um, let's start going into the slate a little bit. So this is the top value, the games with the highest scoring potential, and this a lot of things go into it, but I would say Chicago and Colorado is definitely if Colorado's win is blowing out, that's one of my top ballparks. All right. So let's look at this game. Let's look at Minnesota. Let me pull up the Diamond Barrels database so I could get y'all some pitch mixes and shit behind the grid too. So we don't have any top picks from Minnesota today except Cody Clemens. Cody Clemens is considered a hidden gem badge today. We already seen Cody Clemens pop up in the top picks whenever we play with the Dow. So let's look at his last 10. So we look at Cody Clemens' last 10, we see a drop in everything for real. I mean, he did just get a couple homers off, so that he is going to probably turn around a little bit if he stay hot, but he's still hot. I still like Cody today overall. Royce Lewis, he's hot. That's a good thing to see. Everybody know if Royce Lewis is healthy, he got over 20 homers too. He got real power. But he's up. Average is up. Everything's up on Royce Lewis. I love to see that. Let's look at another high hitter, Jeffers. Definitely a sneaky player. He's batting pretty good this season overall. That's a little down in the last 10. That might change. We'll see. Let's look at Allen Roden. He got platoon edge. He ain't got that many plate appearances. Tristan Gray. He's down, but he do have a platoon edge. Let's look at a couple other guys. Austin Martin, he's up. Alec Jackson's up. Josh Bell, his average and stuff is up. His on base, so it look like he been definitely getting his hits, but not really slugging. Victor's down. Let's look at Lukey. Luke. Luke's up. Okay, Luke. So Luke's up. Kreider's down. Brooks Lee's up more on the hitting side, just pure hitting. But I'll say out of everybody we seen today, I'll say Cody Clemens, Royce Lewis. I still like Jeffers and I like Bell too. Let me look at a couple things here and see what we got going on. So Cody Clemens, he's batting 247. He got a 500 slugging overall, but he's not really hitting the cutter, which is his number one pitch that good. He's hitting the sinker okay. He do got a home run. He do got 3 home runs to the cutter and the sinker though. He's hitting the righty fastball good, but the cutter's really his throw. Um, when we look at Tanner Bibby, he's definitely getting crushed by lefties when it come to OPS. Righties has got a better batting average, but you know I'm an OPS guy, so we'll stick with the lefties. To be honest, y'all, I ain't really seeing nothing I really like when I'm just looking at the pitch mixes and stuff like that. I'll say Cody Clemens got a shot for sure. Royce Lewis isn't hitting righties good at all. So I would just say, yeah, Cody, I mean, he made it. He just made it to me because I got a sharp grade on how I grade players out. So I'll say that Cody definitely just made it. Let's see if this player profile don't take all day to load up. I want to take a look at his player profile also. You know, it's using this these streaming programs. It's always a little funny. And of course, it didn't load up. Sorry, I'll put some of them out on the page. It's really just this streaming platform I'm using. Is kind of making stuff do that. So as soon as that load back up, we'll get back into it. But let's look at our I'm gonna go over our arms report while the slate load back up. It's really only this damn streaming thing that loads up slow. Uh Kyle Freeland's our most vulnerable pitcher of the day. 1.84 home runs per nine, 43.7 hard hit rate, 11% barrel, 50% fly ball, 37.3 sweet spot percentage. It's getting murdered by both. I can't wait to get to that Rockies game. No wonder James Wood is the top pick, and that didn't change no matter what we did on the dial. All right, let's flip through the top 10 on everybody here. We just gonna go straight to the top 10. The last 10, I mean, my bad. We're gonna go straight to the last 10 on everybody. Even though I don't like Cleveland team mostly for hitting. Let's see what we got. See a lot of down. Chase the Lotter is looking pretty good. Yeah, I'll say Chase and Steven Kwan. Everybody else has been pretty much down. Manzardo do got a platoon edge though. So let me look at Chase's pitch mix and see what we got going on here from Diamond Barrels and look a little bit closer. Okay, hey, Chase is murdering this. He 320 over 300 versus the fastball, 575 slugging. This guy throws a fastball all day. He don't throw nothing but the fastball for real cuz he throws a slider, sweeper, splitter and all that, but the percentage compared to that fastball, that's what they're going to see all day. This is making me kind of want to look at everybody and just see how they're hitting the fastball. Um, Bazana, 292, two home runs to the righty fastball. Austin Hedges, is he even in the lineup? No. Let's move on. Let's look at Rokio. Rokio got some pretty good history. Faced him 7 times, 3 hits, 429 average, 1200 OPS. He's batting 386 versus the righty fastball. I mean, he's killing his knuckle. Hey, I know his stuff's down the last 10, but Rokio could definitely be a problem today. So I like Chase. and I like Rokio from this first game. So if y'all got y'all notes out, let's go ahead and let's punch that in for the first game. Minnesota at Cleveland. So for Minnesota at Cleveland off rip, y'all, we gonna take Cody Clemens from we gonna take Cody from Minnesota. That's all I really like today. Oh yeah, and Royce Lewis. We'll take Cody and Royce. Cody's a diamond today, so we gonna get a diamond on my notes. And I'll get a star for Royce. And then on Cleveland side, Chase and Rokio. All right, let's move on to the next game. You know, I don't like to take too many people from each game. Maybe one or two from each side. You know, there's never really that many homers overall in a game slate. The average day is only probably about 22, 21 to 25 home runs. So we're going to try to narrow it down a little bit. The Pirates lineup ain't confirmed yet. It's projected. But again, the weather's still good out here in Yankee Stadium, which is a top three ballpark to me also when the weather's good, and the weather is good today. So we're gonna take a look at Pittsburgh. Let's flip through everybody's last 10. My goodness. How the hell Valdez got a 733 slugging, 1000 OPS, and it still went up in his last 10? All my Pittsburgh natives, we should be proud. I think we got something homegrown here. Finally. Billy Cook is hitting good today. He's hitting good in his last 10. Davis, both got a platoon edge. Valdez, Nicky G, man. Hey, O'Hearn, his average ain't up, but everything else is. Triolo. So, um, I guess B Low ain't playing today. Well, this is the projected lineup anyway, but he may be out. He kind of been forwarding on everybody who like messing with home runs and stuff on betting. But let's get into it. So Ryan Weathers, yeah, Ryan Weathers is a lefty. He give up straight up to righties, but look, lefties is batting 300 versus him and got a seven, got a higher OPS. So honestly, Ryan Weathers is food either way, low key. But we'll just see. Emerald Valdez, he's batting 371, 1000 slugging. Like he's doing lefties. Like this is insane, yo. He's not hitting the changeup that good, but just overall, it's just murdering them, man. BR's killing lefties. I like BR, man. BR might cover his runs, RBIs for sure. I'm going right Valdez with a diamond. BR with Brian Reynolds with a star, and I'm putting hits run RBI in parentheses next to him, 'cause I think he gonna cover. Jared Triolo, he looks pretty good. He's up and he looked pretty good. I like Triolo. But let's look at Nikki G. My dog Nikki G been one of the most consistent in the whole MLB, not just on the Pirates. Damn, I wish it was righties. Nikki G's murdering righties. Let's look at Billy Cook. Uh oh my. If y'all seen what Billy Cook's doing to the sinker and fastball, yo, 500 batting average with a 1300 OPS, 2 home runs. And Billy Cook haven't even played that much this year. 300 to the fastball. Like I like Billy Cook. We writing Billy Cook down as a sleeper. And that's all I'm gonna roll with the boys today. I'm gonna roll with Valdez, BR, and my sleeper is gonna be Billy Cook. Now let's move on to the Yanks. Let's look at everybody's top 10. You see, Cody Clemens is. You see Ben Rice is a Diamondback. He's already penciled in. I really don't got to go over too much with Ben Rice. We all know what he can do if he's on. Ben Rice is up in his last 10 though. He's hitting. So that's really all I really need to see. I don't gotta go into detail. Okay, Jazz, I see you. Jazz ain't getting on. He ain't got that on base percentage. You know he strike out, but he hitting though, and he got platoon edge today. I will definitely look at Jazz. McMahon is up. McMahon is up. We're gonna look at him also. So we're gonna take a look at McMahon, uh, Jazz, Ben Rice. We already know Ben Rice is penciled in. Well, I'll say we'll take a look at McMahon and Jazz. On the Diamond Barrels app, Jazz is ranked the highest for a home run today. Trent Grisham second and Rice third. So you do what you want with that top three. But Jazz is hitting a righty fastball, the righty sinker. He's batting that, but you know Jazz can also strike out, so you could take what you want with Jazz. Um, let's look at McMahon. Like I said, nothing to look at with Rice. McMahon is also in a weak spot. McMahon is batting 300 versus the righty fastball, which is his primary pitch. He ain't doing nothing with a curveball or slider or anything else. But McMahon didn't get that fastball. I think he could do something with that. So I'll write down Jazz and McMahon as a sleeper and Ben Rice just straight up diamond. That's all I really like. If you like somebody else based off what you seeing on the squares, be my guest. I'll look at Cody Bellinger too though real quick. Cody B been batting pretty damn good overall. I mean, he's batting average all the way around to his pitch mix, his Rosario playing? He had platoon edge. No. Well, he's not projected anyway. All right, I'll move on. Let's get into this next game. Let's get in Toronto. You see, Nick Martinez is looking danger and looking like he's in danger today. So let's look at everybody's last 10. I know this team's a little tricky right here. You know, one day they're looking like the best hitting team in baseball. Junior is a hitting gym today, but Junior is pretty much down. Hitting gym just really means he's like a second tier, not a top diamond. He's not hitting at all based on his name. We know that for anybody that was wondering. Uh Richie Palacios, Vic Misa, he just went yesterday. Chandler Simpson isn't a home run hitter. He haven't hit a home run since he was in high school. We're not even gonna look at that. If he hit one, I mean, congratulations, bro. But we're gonna look at Jonathan Aranda. But I will say Chandler Simpson hits, runs, RBIs for sure. He'll do. They definitely do that. So far as home runs, we'll look at Mesa, Palacios, and Aranda. Mesa, he's only batting 203 to righties. It's lefties that he's really crushing. I mean, he got a platoon edge overall in his last 10. So he do got a chance. I like him, but I would say more fading for me. Jonathan Aranda faced him 4 times, got a 500 batting average, struck out the other 2 times. We know he can strike out sometimes. Um, he's hitting the slider almost 300, the changeup 300, 600 OPS. I mean 600 slugging to the slider, 4 homers. He ain't batting that good at all to the fastball, but everybody know with the fastball, if you catch it, you catch it. But overall, I'll say I like Aranda. Let me look at Palacios. Palacios faced him 3 times, got 1 hit. Seeing a lot of goddamn strikeouts with him in his history with these people. We might, I ain't gonna lie, bro, might get him some goddamn K's today. Shit, even Yandy faced him 16 times and only got 3 hits. So we gotta kind of gotta be careful when messing with bro, cause he's really one of them. I would say honestly, I like Aranda and Palacios, and I'll write Chandler Simpson down for hits, runs, RBIs. According to the grid, Cease is in danger. I mean, I would say that his danger rating probably coming from the fact that the Rays doesn't really strike out a lot. So Aranda, sleeper is Palacios, and we're gonna take Chandler Simpson as a hits, runs, RBI man. take a look at Toronto, see what we got going on in the North. See, they got a lot of hitters on the board today. Clement's been hitting good all year. He's a star. Vladdy, no. Komodo's down. He is a top pick today. Wow, Toronto overall is just down. I ain't seeing nothing good. I don't think I want to touch nobody in Toronto. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I am not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, I got you, bro. I gotta hit talk to bro if he ain't in the stream. I'm gonna get at you. Okay, so let's get on to Baltimore or Boston. So for Toronto, none. If you like Komodo or one of them or something, that be my guess, but none for me. All right, let's take a look at Baltimore and see what we got up here on the grid. Shane Baz, they're projecting him to be in some danger. Boston been pretty much, he should be. Boston been the hottest team in baseball. Taylor Ward's hitting pretty damn good with a platoon edge. Dylan Beavers. Haven't seen much of him this year, but he do got some shit with him. They gave him that big contract last year for a reason. He gonna keep getting his shot. Kobe Mayo, platoon edge. Leotis, man. Okay. Jackson too. So I'll look at Holiday. I'm gonna look at Mayo and Holiday, Mayo, Ward, and Beavers. I'll look and see what they're doing as far as the pitch mix and stuff. Peyton Toley's a pretty good pitcher overall, but there's always a swinger's chance. Kobe Mayo's the top home run projection on Diamond Barrels. Oh yeah, I mean, Toley's a lefty. Kobe Mayo's been the best hitter for real versus lefties on their team this year. I done seen Pete get some off on lefties. Masala, hell no. Taylor Ward's crushing lefties. I like Taylor Ward. Off rip, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Ward and let's look at Jackson before we no Beavers, no. Yeah, I'll say Ward and Mayo. That's it for B more. Now let's move on to Boston. See what we got going on here. advantage. Y'all just had to make sure I get a couple things down. All right, let's move on to Boston. Let's see what everybody's doing in these last 10. I did not mean to do that, bro. No, did not mean to do that. My bad. I gotta wait for the slate to load back up. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. All right, let's get back to it. We was at Boston. All right, let's hit everybody's last 10 again and see what we looking at here. Contreras is one of our diamonds today. No surprise. Whenever we was playing with the Dow with the top picks of the day, Contreras pretty much stayed in the top 10 no matter how we sorted it out. But Jahmai Jones, yeah, he's been hitting. Willier, been one of the hottest bats, hot as anybody. So has Wilson. Durbin, man, this whole team been hot. Just look at this. Everybody's up damn near. Well, all of them, the top hitters for sure. Um, so we're gonna look at Monasterio. We're gonna look at Wilson, Durbin, Abreu, and Jemai. We got a lot of boys to look at. And see how we're gonna really break this down. Cause I'm only gonna take two boys from Boston, and I gotta be real decisive with this right here. Shane Baz been definitely getting crushed more by the lefties. Wilyer Abreu's the top home run pick on Diamond Barrels. He's batting 214, 333 slugging, three homers versus the fastball. He's batting 500 with a 1500 slugging and three home runs, which he throws 33% of the time. He actually throws it as much as the fastball. That's a lot to me. Then there, Wilyer Abreu, you gotta go in, gotta put Wilyer in. That's just insane. That's insane. So we're gonna run Willier. You can also write your notes right there, players you might like or something else you peep. Let's see what else we got here. Let's look at I mean William do got well, he been hitting pretty good all year, but we're gonna stick to our guns. Let's look at Jemai. Not seeing too much overall as far as the pitch mix, but he's slugging, so he definitely got a chance regardless. He is slugging. Wow. Andrew Monasterio. He got a 1,000 average versus the knuckle curve, a 4,000 slug, and that's some crazy looking shit right now. It don't even look real. So Monasterio and Monasterio and Abreu for sure off of this list. And I will take one sleeper. One sleeper. No, we're just gonna roll with Contreras, Abreu, and we're gonna take Monasterio as our sleeper. Wilson, Abreu, Monasterio. All right. Now let's move on to the next game. LA at Philly. Hit everybody's last 10. When Donatoni look good. We down on Andy. Wow, Freddie. That's a big drop. Big drop. I mean, overall, what West Coast team really been hitting that good? For real, for real. We're really thinking about it. Like, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like no Dodger but Otani today. None. Oh yeah, hold on. Eatman was Eatman is slugging. I'll say that Eatman slugging's up. Maybe Eatman can creep back in here and hit another homer, but I like Otani or Eatman. That's about it. Christopher Sanchez been top three pitcher all year. Also, I know he may be in danger, but I don't care. He's been pretty good. Let's look at the Phillies. Trey been doing his thing. The OBP for Stott is up. JT's up. Ryan Renson, or I don't know how to say his name. He is his slugging's up. He's hitting hard. So I will give him a look. I'll say I only give JT, Renson, and Trey. I believe Renson's how you say his name. And our headers, and Bryce and Tay Oscars in the header on Diamond Barrels. You know that be fucking with me sometimes because there's always a header boy to go, as y'all can see. Let's look at Trey. Trey's crushing righty fastballs. 328 average, 500 slugging, four home runs. Man, he's killing them. Let's look at somebody else that we was liking. Let's look at Gabriel. Averages ain't that good, like I said. He's killing the slider though, but not really seeing too much. Look at JT. JT's averages is going up from the last time I seen it. He's getting better. He's hitting the pitch mix pretty good all the way around. Pretty average to everything. He's killing the righty changeup almost 300. I would say I would only take Trey, and I would take Trey, JT, Bryce been they all been goddamn cold. You know, I'm stuck because it's like There's always a good chance that Bryce or Kyle Schwarber hit a homer, but I'm gonna stick to my guns, man. Trey and JT. That's it. We rocking Trey and JT, man. Also, so like you can save that in if you're on here. So if you was to print this out, you can also print the slate out or download it or whatever. You'll be able to send it straight to somebody, and they would have your notes printed in there with it for little things that you might have been looking at. So that's another little cool feature whenever this release and everybody get a chance to use the grid on their own. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, now we're gonna go on to the Padres and ATL. Now it want to work when I didn't mean to click on anybody, but at least y'all get a chance to see inside somebody's card. The sweet spot chart. He got one that's straight up clearing. The other two's kind of out of the zone. I wouldn't. He's hitting more to the edges, but he got one that got up out of here. For me, definitely is one of those sleeper picks. But I'm gonna let y'all get a look at how the stuff fit whenever you're looking at that. I'm going to fix that so that it goes right back to where we were. Like I said, this isn't done yet, but you kind of see where we going with it. But I didn't mean to click on him. But his last 10 for means up. Tatis is up. Jackson's up. Went Peralta. I don't think he ain't got much going on. Bogarts is down. Gavin's down. France is up. He's hot too. France is definitely getting a look. Larice Renifo gets a look. So I'll say Luis Renifo, Ty France, Jackson Tatis, and for me, Ty Jackson Tatis for me. Okay. So if we're just going and looking at the hitters on Diamond Barrels, Tatis and Riley is the boys. Overall, the righties definitely been getting that Bryce Elder. Ty France got the highest home run probabilities. Just looking at regular things like pitch mix and all of that, nobody's really standing out too crazy on the Padres. For Means not hitting the righties good. Jake Cronenworth. Yeah, I don't think I like it. I'll say France, maybe. I would only take France from the Padres. That's about it. Let's just move on to ATL. off rip. You know he's up, but I know Drake Baldwin love lefties. So does Albies, but he's down right now. He's a little cold. Olson's up pretty much on all of the slugging, the stuff we want to see. Brewer Hicklin's hitting like a motherfucker, but I don't think he got a home run or nothing yet. Eli White's up. Riley's up for sure. He's on it, and he got platoon edge. Jarvis is up, so with the platoon edge. I think I'll take a look at White, Riley, Olson, and Baldwin. Baldwin's the top pick on Diamond Barrels. Baldwin's murdering lefties all the way around. Baldwin's a lock for me. Riley's hitting the lefties better than he's hitting the righties. I like Riley. Eli White look okay. Olson should always be in. You know what? I'm gonna give Brewer Hicklin a shot, dog. I mean, hey, Brewer Hicklin might hit a homer. That would be crazy because might have to give Brewer Hicklin a shot, man. Mauricio Dubon, is he playing? He do got a home run off of him. He's down a little bit, but history sometimes play a part. If we're looking at park factors, other than Olson, the highest park factor is going to Baldwin. Dubon got a 106 park factor. Austin Riley 109. I would say I'll take Austin Riley, Drake Baldwin, and Brewer Hicklin is the sleeper. Hicklin is definitely the sleeper. So from that game, we got Ty France. Was really the only player I really liked, to be honest. We like Riley, Baldwin, and Brewer Hicklin as a sleeper. Um, let's move on to this game. Let's look at the Giants. See a lot of boys is down here. I like how Kansas City's park adjustments done changed the whole way the goddamn team is hitting overall. I feel like that was a great move because their ballpark isn't one of the best hitting ballparks as far as home runs. But Haley Elliott is up, Ramos, Bryce, Ramos, Bryce. I'll take a look at Ramos and Bryce. That's about it. Devers always got his shot. He's a good hitter, but Walsh had definitely been getting hit by lefties better though. Bryce Eldridge is the number one pick on Diamond Barrels. He's crushing everything except the fastball, but it's the fastball again. Devers don't look that. He look all right. Let's look at Ramos. Ramos don't look bad either. I honestly, just looking at this, I mean, Arise has two homers off. I mean, Arise historically has killed him though. So I might give Arise a sleeper for a home run today. That'd be crazy if Arise and Brewer Hickland hit a goddamn homer. But Arise, I'll get a nod to Eldridge. I'll get a nod to Eldridge and Arise is a sleeper. Bryce Eldridge and Louise Arise is my sleeper. Did not expect that, but let's go to the last 10 for these KC boys. They've been hitting. Lofton, Massey's up, Jensen's down, Jack's up. That's a good thing. Would that have a ballpark factor today? That's definitely great. Lane's up, Isaac's up, Salvy's up. I believe Salvy got a home run off him too. Tolbert's up. That boy Tolbert, that boy came in looking crazy. Look, we're gonna look at Tolbert, Salvy, Jack Lane, Massey, Lofton. We got a couple boys to look at on KC. Trevor McDonald overall isn't that vulnerable a pitcher. He haven't gave up. I'll just say we'll look at the lefties. Jack Caglione. I'll say I like Jack. Massey. I'll just say I like Jack and Massey today. Is there any sleeper possibly? Collins. I'll say I like Jack and Massey and Collins as our sleeper. So we like Bryce, Arise. I forget how to spell it the right way. And then we like Jack, um Massey. My bad. And the sleeper is going to be Collins. You know what I need to add? We're gonna have to get us some emojis in here. That's all. And that's what's missing when you print out your slate so they can really break it down for you. We're gonna move on to the Mets at Milwaukee. Juan Soto, AJ's up, Soto's down. Soto's on base is up though. One thing about Soto, he gonna get a base. Tyrone Taylor's up, Benj is up, Lindor's down, AJ Benj, Tyrone, Beatty's up, Simeon's down, Young's up, Torrens is up. So we'll look at well Beatty got platoon edge, Benj and AJ. So we'll look at Benj, AJ, and Young. And I'll take a look at Taylor just based off of the other shit. No, matter of fact, I take that back. Just it's Jacob pitching. We ain't even about to play with Jacob. Not at all. We'll look more at Freddie Peralta and them. We're not about to play with Jacob. If Soto go, we go. You say Jacob's in danger, but nah, we ain't about to even play with that. Brewers isn't hitting good at all. They actually been striking out a lot lately. Gary Sanchez don't look bad. Cooper Pratt, Garrett, Peralta really only give up the. Oh, he's been getting hit good by everybody. I'll say Ortiz, Sanchez, Pratt, Mitchell. Garrett got the platoon edge, so he would probably be my primary look. He's hitting the pitch mix okay. Sanchez ain't hitting it good. Sanchez ain't hitting righties good at all. Ortiz don't look bad. Let's look at Cooper. Cooper's hitting that fastball good and the changeup. I like Cooper Pratt. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Might sound crazy to say, but I like Garrett Mitchell and Cooper Pratt. That's it on this game. I don't like no. I'm not touching the Met. My bad. Let me just run back and make sure I saved everybody in. Just in case I accidentally had to refresh the line, the slate, and I don't get a chance to get y'all back. Who did I take? I took Ward and Mayo, and that's exactly why I need to save it. I didn't take none of them. I said I like Aranda, Palacios. That's why I should have saved them. I said I like Jazz, BR, Valdez, Cook, Valdez, BR, Cook on the Yankees, Rice, of course, Jazz, and McMahon. All right. And then on this first game, we like Chase, Rokio, So now we got them all saved. We could go back down to our joint where we was at. These all saved. Then now let's move on. Detroit, Chicago. This is probably one of the games everybody wanted to see. Let's take a look at these Tigers. Matt Vierling is up. Colts up. Riley's up. Colt Riley, Vierling, McGongle, Colt Riley, Vierling, McGongle, Rogers. Colt Riley, Vierling, McGongle, Rogers. Let's take a look. Italian just, I mean, he got crushed by he been getting crushed by everybody. He's been one of the worst pitchers this whole year. His vulnerability is 100. I mean, Riley Green got some history versing. Riley Green's crushing lefties. I would say Riley Green, one of my locks. I think he going again. He just went yesterday. Carey got some history versus him. Not as good as Riley's. Uh, McKinstry being a lefty got platoon edge. He's not hitting it that good. None of the pitches, but he do got platoon edge. But definitely Riley. Let's look at my dog Colt 44. Keith being a lefty. Yeah, Riley Green, Colt, McGongle. Yeah, Riley Green, Colt, and McGongle from Detroit. My bad. Goddamn typos. Riley Green, Colt, McGongle. Let's take a look at we got young Pedro Martinez. Hot too. No, did not mean to do that. See, and that's exactly what was telling me to go ahead and save the damn save the damn thing. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna get all this fixed. This is just a quick, like I said, this is just a preview. It ain't fully, we ain't fully there yet. I just wanted to get y'all a quick look from this. But when you're looking at the top, you see you can share, download, print to your peoples, as well as take your notes in. So just remember that going ahead whenever this do release. You'll be able to do that for the football and everything as well. All right, so let's look at the Cubs. Crows down. Michael's up. Conforto. Bregman slugging's up. Bush is up. Suzuki's up. Bush and Conforto got platoon edge here. Kevin Alcantara. He ain't got no homers though. So we're gonna look at Pedro, Alcantara, Bush, and we're gonna look at Conforto. Right, not bad. Just had to flip over. All right, on Diamond Barrels, Bregman's the top home run overall, but he's not hot. We're gonna roll with Michael Bush, who been a little bit hotter. Got the platoon edge, crushing the knuckle, the fastball, sinker. Darby Swanson do got some history here. He historically dominated him, but he been completely cold though. Same thing with Hap. I don't remember the last time Ian Hap hit a home run. Conforto got some history. He's hot. He's killing the righty fastball. I would say I like Conforto. I like Pedro Martinez too. I like Conforto. Pedro Martinez. Suzuki don't look bad. I wish it was a lefty for Suzuki. I'd have been a little bit happier with that, but I only like Conforto and Pedro Martinez. That's probably what somebody wouldn't want to hear, but let's move on to the White Sox. At Texas, we got a couple top picks in here. Vargas, Murakami, Sam, Colson's hot. Like that. Benintendi, got some platoon. White Sox is pretty much down right now overall. And versus Jacob DeGrom, I don't think I really like no White Sox to be honest. If we being real, Colson might get him maybe, but I think I might pass on the White Sox versus Jacob DeGrom. I actually like Jacob DeGrom for K's today. I like strikeouts straight up. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Same thing with like skipping Jacob and stuff. Sometimes you got to be able to identify the pitcher, and we're gonna pass on that. But we will look at Eric Fetty because he's food. You know, a lot of hot hitters right here. Jock, Justin, Wyatt, Nemo. We got Nemo and Jock with platoon edge. Carter looked good. So we're gonna look at I wanna look at Carter, Nemo, Wyatt, Jock, and Justin. Eric Fetty, he been getting crushed more by righties for sure. It ain't even a question. So the fact that he been getting crushed by righties, we're gonna probably get a righties an extra look. Jock been hitting righties good all year. We gotta put Jock down. Jock is yeah, that's insane, yo. He throws a sweeper the most. Jock's batting 375, 750. Yeah, ain't really nothing else to really say as far as yeah, Jock's in there. Straight up. Why is hitting pretty good? Why is killing that sweeper too though? I gotta put Wyatt in there. Gotta put Wyatt in there. Nemo. I ain't gonna lie. We might see Texas go crazy today, bro. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't even think I got a projected person just looking at pitch mixes and shit. Like everybody is killing his sweeper, yo. Not Justin, dude. He's not. But Burger, Jock, Nemo, Wyatt. He's giving up more to righties. I'll lean towards Wyatt. Feel like Nemo got the best setup in the game based on diamond barrels, but I think I'm gonna roll with Wyatt. He's just been the hotter righty out of all of them, with Fetty giving up more to righties, but lefties still got a chance though. I ain't gonna lie, we might see a lot of them boys get off, man. Let's look at Miami and Houston. Ronel Blanco, we ain't got too much on Ronel Blanco. I ain't seen him since last year, matter of fact. He actually wasn't that bad. Her beat those up. He been on fire. Griffin, Grand Paulie's up in here. I ain't seen him all year for real. Ruiz, he did just get one off though. So I'll say I like Marcy, Kofi, Herbito. We'll look at them. Marcy, Kofi, and Herbito. We don't got much at all on Rondell. He just came back, obviously. So he like to throw a four seam and a slider. Kofi's killing. Kofi been killing righties all year. Herbito's in a weak spot. He's hitting the slider good. Look at Marcy being a lefty. Eh, Marcy's not hitting that good for real this year. Honestly, I'll say I like Kofi and Herbito. That's about it. Now let's take a look at the Astros versus Jason Junk. Righties ain't been getting hit good versus Junk. We're gonna look at straight lefties. He been doing pretty good versus everybody else. I don't feel like trying to mess with this damn keyboard right now. Cam Smith's down. Raynel Delgado's up. We looking at lefties only for real. Bro really ain't Righties ain't even batting 200 versus him this year. He's been pretty good versus them. Uh, we ain't got much on him. Wade's down. Jordan actually is down. Little drop of OPS and everything, but Jordan got history versus him. Altuve slugging's up. Isak. I say Jordan got a chance regardless. I want to look at Raynel Delgado. So we're gonna go to the Diamond Barrels app, take a look at Raynel, see how he's hitting this pitch mix. He killing the fastball and the changeup again. He don't got that much overall plate appearances this year, but he's definitely got a long shot. We'll just say that. He got a long shot. I only will take Yorton, and we'll just for the heck of it as a sleeper, just say Raynel Delgado. Just for the heck of it. Herbito Kofi, Jordan, of course, and Delgado. All right, let's move on to the Colorados. We're going against who that Diamond Barrel say is the most vulnerable today. Me, Wood, Shapiro. Okay. Okay, Shapiro. All these boys is up. Platoon Edge 2 on Shapiro. Abrams. Harry Ford's up. In Colorado, when we went over to report, the wind was blowing towards like the foul line in left field, but that ain't stopping James Wood Laser. But I will say I like Shapiro today, and I like me just based off of that. So we're gonna rock Shapiro and me. Freeland. Wood always got a shot. Don't get it effed up as Wood. But I'll whenever don't forget when we played with the Dow, me was creeping in too. For sure. Castro and Caro's been slugging. You see Goodman's a Diamondback. I'll say Castros, Caros, Goodman, and on the National side, we're gonna go me and Shapiro. James Wood, of course. We're not even gonna act like he can't hit a homer. I'm sticking to my guns. Oh, we got Jeffrey Springs. We know how he do versus righties. We already know what we targeting with that. Wilson's up. Soderstrom's up. Shay's down. Himes down. Cortez is up. So we got Cortez, Soderstrom, Wilson, Perez, Soderstrom, Wilson. Which one of these niggas is hitting that lefty? these boys is hitting that lefty good. Cause we actually got two lefties in this game. Of course, Shea been killing lefties all year. What about Cortez got a platoon edge going on here? Cortez is murdering lefties. I like Cortez for hits, runs, RBIs. So I like Shea, Soderstrom, and I like Soderstrom and Shea for a home run. And I like Cortez hits, runs, RBIs. I mean, he still could get off. Now let's move to the D backs. We got Jeffrey Springs, somebody who has given up hella home runs to righties. We're going to definitely give all the right. Perdomo just got off yesterday. Narosa, Moreno, Perdomo, Kepler, Nolan, Tawa, Castillo. All right, so put Tawa, Nolan, got platoon edge, Morena. So we'll look at Morena, Tawa, Nolan. We know Jeffrey Springs been getting crushed all year, especially the righties. 20 home runs this year to the right hand batters. Perdomo's batting 300, 600 slugging to lefty boys. To lefties. Nolan 300, 6. Nolan and Perdomo's killing lefties, yo. Nolan and Perdomo is killing lefties. Cattell, he's been down his last 10, but Cattell hit lefties good. We know that. Let's look at Cap. Cap don't got that much in the data right now because he just came back. Tower look okay. Corbin has been crushing lefties all year, even though he's been down. I think Corbin's our hits runs RBI guy. So I'll say Perdomo, Nolan, and Corbin hits runs RBI for sure. Shit, we might get Corbin and Cortez covering those this game. You know what I mean? Let's look at the Reds at Seattle. And then we'll finish up in St. Louis. Delhi up. JJ up. Steer up. Lowe just got him one off. I think we'll see that change eventually. Tyler definitely up. Gino up. Okay. We got a couple boys here. Dane Myers is up. So just based off of who they're going against, George Kirby, I mean, he definitely been kind of vulnerable, but he's pretty good too. I'll say that just the righties. We're gonna focus a little bit more on righties. JJ do got some history though. You know what? I gotta put JJ in it. He is crushing. He is crushing. Keebron Hayes got some history, but Keebron Hayes ain't a slugger. Let's look at Dane Myers, who's hot. Shit, maybe Dane Myers is killing the singer. Let's look at Delhi. Delhi don't look bad either. Delhi, Blade. Let's look at Tyler. He's on fire. Not seeing nothing too much. I'll say Delhi, Blade, and Low. Low got a little grip on that sweeper. So it's really the regular boys that came out. Delhi, Blade, Low. Let's look at Abbott, who's a lefty, and see which one of these Seattle boys is actually hitting a lefty. Pretty good. Kyle do got some history versing. Delhi, Blade. On Seattle, Luke's a top pick today. He's not fully hot yet. Okay, Julio up. You know Julio do love lefties. I think we might get Julio back alive today. JP. Julio might wake up. Weston Wilson, yo. We're gonna look at Julio. We're gonna look at Weston Wilson. Cow and Garver got some history, but I like Weston Wilson getting out that lefty. Weston Wilson and Julio. Let's look at JP too. JB got good on base versus lefties. I think JP is the hits runs RBI man. Canzone definitely been slugging versus the lefties too though. Is Canzone playing? No, I don't think Canzone is playing. But I would say Julio, Weston Wilson, and JP is the hits runs RBI guy. Let's move on to this last game. JJ down, Torres down, Pie is down. Damn, Church. God damn. You ain't hit nothing. Walker's average is up, but he ain't slugging right now. Nelson, no. I ain't seeing nothing. Blaze Jordan for me. Wow, I didn't expect to just be pulling out Blaze Jordan and for me from this lineup, but nevertheless, let's go. Jose Soriano isn't that vulnerable either. Mm, For me, is killing that sinker though. How'd they give him that? Maybe we might have to just put Fermin in there, man. Didn't expect to, but Jose Fermin. Walker is killing that fastball. That'd be crazy to not. I gotta put him in there. Walker, Fermin, and I'll put Burleson in just because how well he's hitting the sinker. That's it. Sometimes a couple boys, he's a little cold, but I don't think I'm a really overall taking, but I will take the notes. Walker for me and Alec. And then we're going to take a look at Bro Lee. He's the more vulnerable pitcher. Lefty's been like absolutely destroying Lee this year. I wish it was righties because they don't really got many, but let's see what we got. Heineman's up. Tyler Heineman. That's a big jump. Not seeing nothing. Nothing. Vaughn Grissom. Tyler Heineman. Nolan's the only lefty, pure lefty. Trout and Neto in them is up, but Trout's in a weak spot, of course. He don't look too bad versus the pitch mix. Nolan's batting 300 this year. I would say Nolan's a hits runs RBI guy. Grissom ain't really hitting that good. I mean, Heineman, but he's hitting good right now. Grissom is killing that pitch mix. I'm gonna say Grissom and Nolan for hits runs RBIs. Okay, so we done kind of went through the whole grid. I know it was kind of long process today. I was, it probably won't be that long because I wanted to just go through every game and just see what we get up out of here. I'm gonna put a list together for everybody. I appreciate everybody who came and tuned in. Don't forget, I'm trying to get these subscribers up for the giveaway. I get to 100 subscribers on YouTube and I can start getting monetized. I will do a giveaway or top diamond bats of the day on diamond bats is Wood, Contreras, Rice, Jordan, Goodman, Baldwin. Let's Let's take a look. I'll give y'all real quick. Who's the highest scoring player in the lab based on all combined factors? And the AL is Rice, and the NL is Wood. We've been seeing a lot of Rice and Wood today. The parlay generator. When we look at the parlay generator, Wood Yorton is the top leg, no surprise. Wood Yorton Baldwin is the top three man off of the generator. CJ Wood Abrams, Baldwin Abrams Wood. Abreu sneaking up in there. We got a couple. Got a couple. So yeah, Baldwin, Wood, Yorton, Rice is who we getting a lot of mixes from. Some Abrams and Kyle and Abreu in there. But that's about it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in with me today. Let's get some money, y'all.